Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Marco and today we are finally back with more One Piece, man. Marineford is one of my favorite characters, one of my favorite arcs in all the anime that I saw so far. That has been emotional roller coaster. Also, the amounts of hype I felt throughout this shit, especially in last set of episodes, it's immeasurable, man. That was insane. First, the fact that Trafalgar Law came to rescue Luffy, that was so fucking unexpected. I enjoyed that a lot, man. And I like how all the Whitebeard pirates were still fighting until the very end to protect Luffy. That guy Akainu still managing to get his hand on Luffy while he's being in fucking comatose, basically. I was so angry and he hurt badly Jinbei, bro. It looked like I legit thought that Jinbei was about to die as well. But he's getting treated in the yellow submarine, which is owned, I guess, by Love, who is a doctor. And the nickname he had that I wasn't able to remember last time was Surgeon of Death, man. That sounds so cool, man. That's how they were calling him, and the fact that he is a doctor, right? It makes even more sense. But my boy Shanks, bro, I can't think of any moment that brought so much hype to me. I honestly can't. When he saved Kobe, by the way, Kobe's speech. This is how a Marine should talk and think, man. And Akainu was ready to kill even Kobe. That guy is a fucking insane psycho, man. Fuck his justice. Shanks blocked his attack with a sword and Akainu made a shocked expression and he was nowhere to be found. Fucking bitch, he wasn't able to do anything against Shanks, man. Shanks literally stopped the war, as he said that he intends to do, and even Blackbeard refuses to fight Shanks. Yeah, right now, right, he doesn't want to fight it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he would lose, right? I don't give a shit, man. He bitched out. I believe that Shanks would and his crew would body Blackbeard right now. That's the way I'm feeling. I don't know about you guys, man. The guy who just got tremor fruit and he has dark fruit as well. Overpowered bastard, and he still didn't want to face Shanks, bro. Sengoku and his devil fruit is also insane, man. I really like his devil fruit a lot, and he allowed Shanks, I guess, to get the bodies, right, of Whitebeard and Ace. Shanks' influence is crazy, man. I love that guy so much. And he didn't meet with Luffy, right? Luffy is unconscious, but he made sure to deliver his straw hat back to him. Through Buggy. I like how he finessed Buggy as well. They were really buddies back then, man. So yeah, that was so fucking nice, man. And with that, I guess the war is coming to an end. We lost two major figures, man. Portgas the Ace and Edward Newgate, aka Whitebeard. One of the most legendary characters, bro. That guy was absolute beast. And it makes you wonder, right? The guy was already dying, and before that he was sick, and it looked like he had heart condition. He was holding for his chest few times, especially after he releases his attacks, right? Like if he was young like Luffy and the others, man, or even like Shanks, bro, he would be on a whole another level, man. I can't even imagine how much more powerful he was in the past. A truly legendary character. What an arc, guys. I mean, you already know, there is no point in me telling you, but yeah, I wanted to tell you guys that I saw some comments about this arc, how it's going to be fantastic, but even with that, it shattered all my expectations. It really did. It really did. So yeah, there is a filler episode 492. Shout out to my boy Mr. Line. I will skip that episode. If you guys want to see my reaction to that episode, I will record it in next batch. But today, yeah, I'm planning to watch 6, so it's gonna be 490, 91, 93, 94, 95, and yeah, and 96, right? Because we're skipping 92. So I can't wait to see what happens now. I am slightly worried for Luffy, right? Even when he wakes up, right? The first thing he's going to remember is the trauma of losing his brother. So yeah, I really can't understand how did Oda manage to write such an incredible story, man. Even with our beloved Straw Hats, man, who are such an important characters, and they all have incredible stories, and we are not seeing them for like God knows how many episodes, bro. I really miss them as well. So yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen next. I'm really curious, guys, and excited. I can't wait to start next episode. So let's jump into episode 490. Oh yeah, new opening starts at episode 493. Again, shout out to Mr. Line, but I can watch it from episode 495 onwards, so I will be able to watch it today as well. So let's go, guys. All right, guys. What a great thing this backstory is. It's very sad considering what happened with Ace, right after Marineford. We dive into this absolutely wholesome brotherhood with another brother, SABO. He seemed like a really nice guy, and he was close to both Luffy and Ace, and I was wondering, he was really on good terms with them. He even slept with them, he lived with them together at Dadan's place. Like, where is he in the current story? We never knew about character like that. But the fact that he even shares brotherhood with Luffy and Ace is insane to me. I really like his character design, bro. He's super cute with that, like, as I said, like Oliver Twist outfit, right? And the fact that they're using those pipes, man. I don't know, something about it is so funny and wholesome to me. They're pretty strong. No wonder why Luffy and Ace were that powerful, man. They grew up in very harsh conditions, and Garp was preparing Luffy for that, perhaps, by throwing him into the jungle and stuff. Ace straight up tried to murder Luffy, bro, at the very beginning, but he grew more attached to them. The scene of Ace asking those questions to Luffy, like, you really want to be with me? Like, you really need me in your life? I need someone. That was such an important moment, man. And it was at that moment that Ace really started loving Luffy, man. As I said, he remembered those questions he asked people around the town. What would they think about Gold Roger's son, right? And I'm so happy that Ace had people like Luffy and SABO in his life, and I guess Dadan and the bandits and Garp, and later on Whitebeard, and of course Ace's first crew, and later on Whitebeard pirates, man. So yeah, after all, Ace's life was not that depressing, in a sense that it wasn't all dark, right? He had people that loved him, and he claimed that he will be, no matter if he is hated or loved, that his name will be known as a great pirate, and I guess he kinda achieved that goal, right? And then comes Luffy, who says that obviously he wants to become the king of the pirates, straight up, no like great pirate or famous pirate, king of the pirates, nothing less, man. And Sabo and Ace laugh, man, and we got to learn Sabo's situation in family, like those nobles, man. First of all, I really like Goa Kingdom, man. I don't know. It's one of those things that you can't really describe with words, man. Like, just when you see something and you feel some type of way, right? You, for every island, for every place that you visited, right? There is that like different feeling for each place. Like it's you can't translate that into words, right? Like when you picture Water 7, certain vibes awaken, you feel certain vibes. When you picture Alabasta, you feel different vibes, like for all these places. And Goa Kingdom is giving me really, really cool vibes, man. I'm really enjoying this flashback. I don't know how much sense I'm making right now, but I really like that windmill village and the great terminal, even though it's fucked up, and that they have this town about with these fucking royal people, man. And Sabo comes from royal family. His mother and father are horrible. They are planning his life from early ages, talking about marriage and how that's all that's important and that he needs to study and basically live the life that they scripted for him. And when I saw that little fucker claiming that he's like part of the king's family and that he wanted Sabo to piggyback him to his home, fuck off. Sabo was like, fuck off, shut the fuck up. He brushed him off, right? And this little bitch pulls out a knife and attacks Sabo. And Sabo defeats him even with the knife. And even if when he told that story to his mom, he gets slapped and he sees his mom worry about the royal child, right? Who has probably a little higher status than them, which makes sense, right? But it's all about the hierarchy, right? And the status, the social status, man. It's so horrible. It's so fucking horrible. And I'm glad that Sabo decided to run away, and he was fascinated and so happy by seeing those poor people right in Great Terminal with unfortunate life circumstances sharing their story and their adventures. Still, it's freedom, man. It's freedom, and that's what he desires, man. He doesn't want to get his life planned out for him, and I don't know, man. I really liked Sabo's character for such a small number of episodes that I saw him, man. I really, really like him. I really wonder what happened to him and why was there 500 episodes and that we didn't actually hear about him at all. Only Ace mentioned his name while he was dying. He also drank that sake, and that scene was so nice and wholesome. They all like claimed that starting today they are brothers. The way they rescued Luffy from that guy Porchemi was nice. Blue Gem and his like pirates or whatever, they're so horrible. What they did to Luffy was very disturbing to me. It was very hard to watch, man. Small Luffy getting beaten up like that, but thankfully he ate the Gomu Gomu fruit, man. Otherwise he would be freaking dead, without a doubt. And I like how Ace and Sabo were infamous, and even though they're kids, they're beating the crap out of these adults. Yeah, Luffy is now with Amazon Lily again, which is nice. Granny Nyon and the others were kinda like, oh, we can't allow the other man, the rules are rules, but in the end we figured it out. And yeah, Luffy went towards the island though, and Jinbei followed him and telling him that Ace is dead. And that scream was painful, but it's better if Luffy can get over that ASAP, man, even though it's not easy at all. And now that we are seeing this flashback, man, it's making me even sadder, bro. But At the same time, I'm so glad, and I'm glad that there were so many interesting and emotional and happy moments that they shared together, bro. And they spent a lot of time together. They went to the sea when, what, they were like 17 or some shit. So they spent a lot of time together. I really enjoyed these guys. I think I will end the video here for today. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff as always. Check out my Patreon page if you want to see full and early reactions. I will be seeing you very soon with another video. Until then, take care and have a nice day. See ya, guys.